You want a story, right? It's only proper. Can't let you leave without one. How I became the king of the great expanding universe. I was not always the king of the great expanding universe. My father was not the king of the great expanding universe. In fact, back then there was no king of the great expanding universe. The universe was just a series of unrelated, non-governed, or communist, socialist, anarchist, hedonist, neo-realist, or vaguely democratic republican principalities, which is to say, oligarchies. So how then did I ever become the king of the great expanding universe? Well, surely not by being elected. No. The secret is, I did it through misinformation, intimidation, brute force, deceit, murder, bribery, theft, breaking laws, changing laws, murder. Did I say murder? Misinformation. Teaching the people to blame themselves for their own misfortune. First, you start a corporation. It can even be a small corporation, but it must be profitable. Then you buy up another corporation. You don't have to have all the money to do so. Be sure to outsource the labor to children and those in poverty so that your profits will be high. Then you buy your first politician. I remember the day I bought my first politician. That was a good day. Pride I felt. Buy more politicians and more corporations. Diversify. Don't just own an oil company. Own the phones and the newspapers and the televisions and housing and grocery stores and the cable and the cars and the internet and the small countries. Continue ad infinitum. And don't be afraid of brute force. You can start a war to make money. You don't even have to win. You can do anything as long as you own enough politicians. What's important is that you must never back down. Crush them. You must crush them. Crush them. Beer. 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 Smells pretty good.